Shalom, it's No Limit Eddie back with another video. You saw the thumbnail. You also saw the title. All right. So we're gonna let everybody come on to this live, get on in here, smash the like button, all kind of stuff like that. Shout out to everybody who's on here already. Appreciate you guys for hopping in. This is a live stream. If you happen to be watching it later, you may just be up on my channel as a video, so you may be watching it later. So this is a live stream though. I try to go live once or twice a week, usually on Sundays and Thursdays, but I haven't really been following that live schedule very much. As of recently, I've just been kind of posting as I post because I've been trying to really focus on other ventures. But yeah, I'm trying to go live more often as well, just to connect with you guys. Shout out to everybody on here. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Let's go ahead and run it up to like 10 likes, 20 likes. Who knows how many likes we can get, but let's go ahead and smash the like right now. We got Sade in the building. What up, Sade? We got MU in the building. What up, MU? How you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. I know a lot of you guys are off from work because of something called President's Day. We got Andrea in the building. What up, Andrea? It's something called President's Day, so some of you guys may have today off of work and you guys just at home, post it up, post on you need something to do. And a lot of people like to come onto the lives and talk, and stuff like that. So yeah. We got Tony Africa in the building. Tony, what up? What up? Shout out to everybody in this live stream. Thank you all for smashing the like button and helping me to get up to I can't even see, it's really bright. We have 4 likes. Okay, we're really low on the likes, guys. So let's go ahead and everybody smash the like button and let's go ahead and get up to 10 likes on this live. Let me open up another tab because I cannot see it right now. It's really bright. Okay, we're at 7 likes. So let's go ahead and get 10 likes in this live. So let's get 3 more of you guys to smash the like button on this live stream. Because liking the video lets YouTube know you're enjoying the content, then they share it out to more people. So everybody smash a like, all right? Need some more carrots. No, the white part is blocking it today. Like, I don't know, the lighting is different today. Probably because the kitchen light is on. Time Traveler said, hey there. Somebody said, hey brother, I can't read that. I cannot read your name because it's in Arabic, but you might be the guy I met yesterday. So what up? What up? Yeah, but shout out to Time Traveler, shout out to Sade. I smash like as soon as I come in. It's simple to do it. I get it. Yeah. People gotta smash like the moment they come in because it just helps the channel to continue to grow. You guys already know how that type of stuff works. So everybody smash the like, guys. Liking a video just lets YouTube know you're enjoying the content and they share it out to more people. All right. So of course, we're always trying to get up to, let's say 15 likes, 20 likes just to get the live stream started. Because I know you guys want to hear about this topic. I did a live stream the other day with Go Black to Africa, maybe about a month ago now, maybe less than that. And matter of fact, I need to make sure they're a moderator. I don't know why she's not even a moderator yet. So as far as I'm not wrong. How I was wrong about EGYPT. Oh, the thumbnail. Yeah, I might spell the thumbnail wrong, but it's still gonna do what it needs to do, Yeah. So basically, a lot of people want to talk about this topic. A lot of people want to know about this topic. I did a live stream with Go Black maybe a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I don't know. But on that video, in the comments and the chat and stuff like that, they were all saying Egypt is racist. I would never go to Egypt. Egypt is not Africa. And all kind of jibber jabber, that type of stuff, and don't respond to him, Shan. Don't respond to him. He's coming in looking for a ride. He's looking to get caught off a 150 Dream Team, Kobe squad, cap or die. But we won't address people like that. I'm 22 and he come, it's stuff like that. Don't even address him. So a lot of people will say that this is not real Africa. This is not, things like that. This is a whole different portion of things. But, I think a lot of people who say that are just getting information from the wrong sources, or maybe they have never actually been to Egypt and things of that nature. But I want to actually go ahead and talk about, is you know, the racist experiences that I've had in Egypt, you know what I mean, and things of that nature. So, you know, just share my experiences with that. So if you guys enjoying the content, you want to hear what I want to talk about, or you guys want to hear about racism in Egypt, go ahead and smash a like. Maybe most of you guys may think Egypt is run by Arabs or this and that, and you know, Egypt is not real Africa and things of that nature. Maybe that's what you've heard, but I'm going to be able to tell you guys from my personal experience being here now 6 months, going on basically 7 months next month, coming up in March. Also, by the way, March 2nd is Shay Vlog's birthday. So big ups to Shay Vlog. She's going to be turning 50 years old. No, I'm just kidding. A big shout out to Shay Vlogs, man. She's an elder now, you know, with her coming up birthday on March 2nd. So make sure you guys are subscribed to her channel as well. We have 21 people in this live stream, at least that's what they say. We need to get 7 more of you guys to smash a like. 7 more of you guys to smash a like. You know, we want to get, you know, if you're on your phone, you know, I like to do the demonstration, people. Yeah. If you happen to be on your phone and your phone is horizontal, the way you smash a like is you turn it vertically, you exit out the chat, and then you smash the like, okay? If you happen to be on your computer, you need to hit the little thing on the right, minimize the window, and smash the like. If you're on a TV, you need to get on your phone and smash the like. The reason why I asked you guys to smash the like button is simply for the fact that YouTube actually will promote the live and share it out to more people when you guys do that. You know, so if you want to see me be able to speak to more people, be able to reach more people, you know, you guys got to smash a like. And you want the conversation to be more interesting, you got to smash a like. You know, you got to smash a like. I know you guys love when I have trolls on here. You know, the bigger the channel, the bigger the live stream gets, the more trolls we have, and you know, we can talk banter against the trolls and things. I know you guys love to see that. We actually have, so they said, hey, Eddie, you're crazy. Yeah, she's 50 years old. She's a big elder now, you know. And also a big shout out to, how do I call him? Big shout out to So Untypical, the mom on that channel. Shanique's birthday is like 7 days after Shan's or 5 days after Shan's, something like that. So they're basically gonna be a double birthday joint. Some point in Egypt, you know, we got to see what they're gonna do, or if they're gonna go bowl, if they want to go hit the mall, go eat little chilies, you know, who knows. But everybody smash the like button, guys. Everybody smash the like button so that we can go ahead and get up to 20 likes. Liking the video just lets YouTube know you're enjoying the content, you know, and I got to keep saying it. But we got my guy Jared in the building. Jared, man, we got to see you on our bike very, very soon. Very, very soon. You saw Jeremy on there, you know, so, you know, we got to see you on there as well. You know, I've been sliding on that joint, man. We was in your spot just the other day, you know, sliding up over there. You find a little the best way to get back, cut these little streets and stuff to avoid this little area where it gets really wicked on a bike. Well, shout out to you and Ashley. They said, happy birthday, Shay. That's the day I escaped a really bad situation. So that's good. That's a good day for me. Enjoy it, Shay, always and many more. Yeah. March 2nd. Big ups to 150 Dream Team, aka Shay Vlog. She's gonna be having her birthday. And you know, shout out to Shanique as well from So Untypical Family. If you guys don't know, man, I love the So Untypical Family. Like, that's probably one of my favorite YouTube channels. Probably one of my favorite YouTube channels. How do you call it? In Africa, you know, in Africa for sure. Jared said, yes, sir. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Jared will have an easy time riding it. You know, it just seems like Jared will have an easy time riding it. So that should be a fun experience with my guy Jared. See Ashley on the moped. Sade is not having her birthday. Shay Vlogs is having her birthday on March 2nd. Yeah, Shay Vlogs having her birthday on March 2nd, you know, but yeah, we can get into this. We can get into the content, no problem, though. But thank you guys for smashing like. I appreciate that, guys. If you're in here, you know what I mean, drop something in the chat. Let me know where you guys are from, where you guys are watching from, and things like that. Huh? Oh, I've been standing on the phone, talking to my dad. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was wrong about Egypt. Major racism. Okay, so that's what you guys want to know about. That's what you guys want to talk about, right? That's where everybody is on here. That's where everybody's watching. They want to know what happened in Egypt. What was I wrong about? Was I actually wrong, or so on and so forth? negativity, drama, toxicness. You guys love it. So like I said, I was on a live the day we go black, and everybody saying Africa's not, Egypt is not Africa, it's racist, and it's this, and it's that. Basically sharing all kind of experiences and things. But I just want to tell you guys my experience and how it's been for me. As far as racism and things. So I would say yesterday, just tell you guys some stories. Yesterday I was over sliding. I was at McDonald's actually, parked outside of McDonald's. Shay vlogs and eating McDonald's every day. So I don't really eat McDonald's. I just ate it one time. My sister was out here. She wanted to try it. I said, okay, whatever. But yeah, ever since that day, Shan been eating them. But we ride up there to McDonald's. We sitting outside, posted up. I'm watching a moped. Apparently, people will steal mopeds out here with great specificity, or specificity, or however you want to say it. But they'll rob you of a moped real quick. Like everybody's telling me, lock it up, lock it up, lock it up. So since we don't have a lock yet for her moped, if we go together, I'll just watch her moped to make sure nobody slide off with it or something crazy like that. So I was just in there posted up, sitting on the sidewalk, watching her moped. I'm sitting out here on my bike. The sun was actually out yesterday. I don't know how, but it was out over in that area. And so, I'm just sitting there for a cold little minute. Somebody comes and is walking into the store, sees me on the sidewalk. He's like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" Some Egyptian that starts talking to me. "Hey, how are you?" Like, "What's going on? Where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from the States, whatever." "Oh, really? You're from the States? Oh, okay, that's awesome. That's great. Da da da. Sit. I was sitting on the sidewalk. Everybody smash like, guys. Everybody smash like. Let's get up to 30 likes in this live. 30 likes in this live. 4 more of you smashing the like button. If you know you're on this live and you have not smashed a like, just go ahead and do it, because it helps YouTube to push a live stream out to more people. Okay, I appreciate that, guys. I really appreciate that. At the same time, we're gonna have Shay Vlogs dropping in the PayPal and the Cash App. If you want to support the Unlimited Eddy channel via PayPal or Cash App, it's a great way to do it. We also have the what do you call it? PayPal, Cash App. We also have Super Chat, which is a money sign icon in the chat. Click on that, buy a Super Chat or buy even a super sticker. Goes a long way supporting the channel. So yeah, so I'm just sitting on the sidewalk, man, and he just comes over here. I start talking conversation. Sit. He bring out a chair for me to sit down on. I sit down on a chair. Okay, tea. You want tea? I'm like, in Egypt, people will offer you tea all the time. Like they say they offer tea to families. So they'll say, yeah, tea, I'll make you tea. Oh, what kind of tea? Oh, Lipton. Okay, da da da. He go in, make me a cup of tea. So now I'm just sitting in the chair, post Stony, watching the moped, looking at the motorcycle. You make me a cup of tea. How many sugars? Now I don't drink sugar. I like it pure. I try to remove as much processed sugar as possibly can. So I'm pouring up a little tea. Sitting there talking. Yeah, this is my new shop. He's talking about. He's talking about. How do you call it? His shop and his business. If you guys run into a Kevlar in the building, what up? What up? Yeah, and coffee too. They always offer the tea or the coffee. But I don't drink coffee, and I barely even drink tea. But but sometimes you gotta accept it to not be rude. So yeah, drinking a little tea. You talking about the shop. Yeah, da da da. I started the shop. It's Shane, you dropping in yo Cash App. You mangy mutt. I think she's distracted on the phone, so she dropping in the wrong Cash App. Oh shoot, I almost exited out the chat. LOL. Yeah, me and Shannon talk wild. But yeah, so next thing you know, I'm drinking up your little tea, pouring it up, sitting out there, Shan come back with her food. Oh, your sister? Yes, yeah, my sister back. So he put on a chair for Shan so she can sit down and eat her food there, all kind of jazz like that. Yeah, appreciate that, Sade. And so everybody smash like, guys. Everybody smash like. We got a packed house in here. We need to get up to 40 likes. Let's get like 7 more of you guys to smash like. 7 more of you guys to smash like. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. So yeah, man. So we sitting there, you talking, all kind of jazz. That was one experience just yesterday. I'm out trying to start my motorcycle yesterday. It's not starting. It was raining yesterday. I left my motorcycle parked outside. And it was very cold. So somebody come by, boom. Oh, it's not starting. Yeah, it's not starting. Like, what's going on? So he switched a little thing with the gas. Boom, and then boom, started. He said, oh, okay, this is how you do it when it's cold. Da da da. I said, oh, okay, appreciate that. Like people in Egypt, in my personal opinion, are very, very helpful and very, very attentive to other people, and respectful of foreigners. So that was 2 experiences that happened yesterday. I ride on a motorcycle, boom, okay. I go over a speed bump. I was flying yesterday, so I go over a speed bump, and then like a piece of the the piece of the bike that holds the battery and comes off. I'm like, I didn't even notice. It's the motorcycle so loud, traffic going wild. Some Egyptian dude was on a bike as well, like your thing came off. What you mean your thing came off? I'm like, no, I'm not trying to buy nothing or go, whatever. And he ended up telling me, no, your thing came off. He stopped in traffic, boom, went out and got it and put it back onto the bike for me. So, overall, the people over in Egypt, especially I'll say within the city that I've been in, has been very, very accommodating. Hope I fall apart. Yeah, I was fine with the speed bumps. And then I was fine with the speed bumps yesterday. It was wild. I should have recorded it. So then even beyond that, especially with the bike, because we're outside a lot more now that we had a motorcycle. But there's a dude, there was a dude who comes out of this dude who lives like in a building next to us. Every night we're putting our bikes in every night. Everybody actually smashed the like button, guys. We're 3 likes away from being at 40 likes. I appreciate that, guys. So yeah. So every night we're putting our bikes up around the same time. So this dude, he's like probably 15 years old. He comes out of his house, particularly every time we put the bikes in, just to help us, pull our bikes up. You know what I mean? Because Shan is helpful, but again, she's not, the best person to help me pull them up. And the bikes are heavy, especially that moped. And so he comes out every day, boom, boom, helps us to lift it up the stairs. Doesn't ask for no money, doesn't ask for no tip. He just like, I'm glad to help you guys. 13, 14 probably. So, these are a lot of experiences that I've experienced, being here within Egypt that I would have expected the complete opposite. I would have expected people to be hating on me, based on what I heard in the media. I would expect people to be hating, would have expected people to be like, nah, these Negroes, I'm gonna do wicked to them, or such on and such forth. I was driving on the streets, with the motorcycle, da. And the police doesn't bother, the police doesn't even harass people, I've never seen the police pull a single person over this entire time I've been here in Egypt, so it's one of those situations as to where, my experience with so-called racism in Egypt has been, slim and far in between. You be weak, I'll be about to blow up my whole back just to be guiding it in. So yeah, so that was one of the situations, that I personally held. Eddie, how you doing this day? Good to see you again. May Moona in the building. But yeah, it was wild, these type of situations that I've experienced being here in Egypt. It's been the opposite of racist. I honestly feel more welcome here than I did in a supposed real African country. That's why people talk about this real African nonsense. It's foolishness. People who talk like that more than likely never been to Africa. They just been watching these pan-African videos on YouTube, thinking they know everything about Africa when they never even step foot in the soil, such on and such forth. But I've been into the Dar es Salaam, such on and such forth, around people that were all black, black this, black that, Pan-African this, Pan-African that. And that Pan-Africanist, like Tariq Nasheed be saying, is cap. It's very one-sided. And so I've learned personally, there's somebody who's on my channel all the time. Her name is Belltown Daisy. She might be in this live or she may not. She, I don't know where she, be at from time to time, but she always says, go where you're treated best and all kind of stuff like that, from this Nomad Capitalist channel, I guess she watches. But it's a fact of the matter as to where, people are actually suffering, in these sub-Saharan countries. They're actually suffering in these sub-Saharan countries, and they want to stick it out because of this Pan-African dream they're holding on to when it's just a lie. They don't have respect for you just because you're black. People don't care about blackness once you leave America. That's what I try to tell you guys and teach you guys, but you guys want to hear it. Everybody smash the like button, guys. Everybody smash the like. 45 likes in this live. 45 likes in this live. Look, I got this right here. These are the clappers, okay? I will clap these whenever somebody hits the PayPal, whenever somebody hits the Super Chat, or whenever somebody hits the Cash App, all right? I appreciate all forms of support to the No Limit Eddie channel. Also, liking the video support and watching the ads support as well. But, definitely hit either one of those three. It's very appreciative. It's very appreciated. You know what I mean? Very appreciated. So look, I feel more welcome, being here in this land of Egypt, where it's supposedly not Africa, than I did in the supposed real Africa. People here have been very welcoming, from the citizens all the way up to the government. You guys see how I've been able to move, operate. You haven't heard me complain once about visa. You haven't heard me complain once. I registered a whole motorcycle out here, no problems. So, a lot of the stuff that I've been doing and dealing out here has been so positive and so prosperous for somebody like me, who was used to having, a lot of big problems with government buildings in my time in Africa, but it's been calm here. That's big fact. Yeah. Like I'm saying, Jerry, you feel very welcome here. Like they really want to see you successful. Oh, like if you say no to the tea, like, whoa, you don't want the tea, like you don't want to be, you don't want to like enjoy the tea with me, sit with me, like, yeah, brother, all kind of stuff. People. I'll tell you a story about people I was hanging out with yesterday. But these people here, people say they don't claim being black. People in Egypt want to liken themselves to black people as much as humanly possible. They don't say like. They don't liken themselves to Caucasian people. This is from people that I've interacted with time in and time out. I've been here, like I said, going on 7 months, living in an Egyptian neighborhood. There's no Americans in my neighborhood. It's Egyptian neighborhood, you may see a couple of, travelers from time to time from these little Spain, so on and so forth. But, overall it's an Egyptian area. I was in Egypt in December. They were very respectful and helpful. I love it there. Yeah, it got a lot of respect in the set. So that's why I say big ups to the country that's treating me with respect. Hello, Shay, the queen. Happy to be with you guys again. Yeah, Shay is wild. Shay has been sliding her moped though. It gets a little dicey for her every once in a while. It gets a little dicey for her. But she's doing a good job on her moped. She's doing a good job swerving and all that. And she basically be like she's like the minivan because she got a little storage compartment, and she got little hooks and crannies and all kind of stuff. So she'd be like the minivan, just load her stuff up and we slide back. Or I carried a big backpack with me, but I don't do it all the time. Okay, let's see. Been on a red lady. Hope they feel better soon. Then you got to pour up some garlic and honey. Indeed, it's one sided. It's not reciprocated. Yes, see, Georgia Caroline already knows this. Georgia Caroline has been to 18, 15, 1,000 countries on the continent of Africa and realized that, a lot of that stuff is caparoonie. This stuff is propaganda. This stuff is not real. These people don't care about blackness. Everybody around them is black. They care about, who can bring them revenue. And they also care about, who, for real. Shan got the minivan. So, they care about that may be why people want to steal this joint and stuff, but it's more useful. But, people, they care about the revenue that you can bring them. And they also care about, just where you're from, not necessarily about where you are or what color your skin is and stuff. So a lot of this Pan-African stuff is very, very one-sided. I'm sorry if this is personal, but do you have to be COVID vaccinated to travel from country to country? You just got to know how to move and maneuver and how to operate, in an overly upfront manner. That's basically the best way to say it. You look at every country and you see the regulations and the rules, and you say, okay, I like this country's rules and regulations, I'll go here. I don't like this country's rules and regulations, I won't go here. You know how that stuff goes. Everybody smash the like. Hold on, 50 likes. I need 2 more of you to smash a like almost immediately. All right. If you're on your phone and it's horizontal, where's my phone? Then your phone and it's horizontal, turn it vertically, exit out the chat and smash the like. Simple. If you happen to be what do you call it? If you happen to be on your computer, minimize window and smash the like. If you're on your TV, you can smash on the TV as well. All right. Big ups to everybody. The smashing the like. But yeah, so Oliver, that's how it works, man. Look at the country, look at each country, and then slide how you want to slide. Slide how you want to slide. Based off of the rules and regulations you think is efficient for you. But yeah, so that's my experience, man. That's been my experience so far. Not that much of the racism. It's mostly locals and Russians. Yeah, it's mostly locals and Russians that be out here. Mostly locals and Russians that be out here. People like D Gray ain't getting no money. I can already tell. So a lot of stuff that I experienced out here has been positive. Travel Off Path has been information about traveling. Travel Off Path has information about traveling vaccines. Okay, got you. But yeah, man, that's all I really wanted to talk to you guys about and say to you guys today is, man, I've been really treated with a lot of respect here. I haven't run into really any type of major situations to where I'm like, wow, this is outrageous. This is out of hand. Like I said, I feel better in this supposed non-Africa than I did in the supposed real Africa, and I think a lot of people who visit and who travel will have similar experiences. A lot of people who believe in pan-Africanism don't really be it from the set, don't really be in the environment, don't really, live the life that they say they live. It's propaganda. You'll see people who have who have the Marcus Garvey and a blue, black, and the blue and black flag and all kind of stuff in their wall, but they've never been to Africa, you know. And the question about why, because it's not productive. You know, it's not a productive mentality to have. No, it's not. I know some brothers that feel more comfortable in Europe. I live in Moshi. Yeah, big ups to Moshi. Yeah, big ups to Moshi. You know, but you know that's just how it is. How's the crime in Egypt? I have a friend who's Egyptian, Coptic Christian. He says he's targeted because of his religion. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of the people who lives over in you know, Egypt. And you know, like I said, they talk big about the crime. They talk big about the crime um that you know they will steal my sister's moped, and they talk about that on serious business. And they say you need to lock it up because people will come in and put it in the back of a truck and slide off on you. So you know that's real serious business. You know about that level of crime. But as far as crime on just a regular basis, you know I don't really hear police sirens all that often. I don't see people getting mugged. I definitely don't see any stabbings or shootings. You know anything like that. You know for the most part, police are pretty much posted up and stationed on every corner. You know, people for the most part, Egyptians mind their business. The Europeans that come here, the Russians and the Germans and all that stuff. You know, of course, they have the caring within their DNA. So those people are trying to engage in snitching and carrying activities, you know, and stuff like that. But the Egyptians themselves, you know, they're pretty post only. They don't really care about too much. They want you to live a life and be happy. You know, when you live a life and be happy. You know, I remember when I was learning to ride the motorcycle, they would just come out and look. Oh, boom, like this look, you know, and see. And then I started riding. They're like, oh, wow, da, da, they clapping and all kind of stuff. Once I started to learn how to, you know, ride the bike, you know, without the stuff. You know, the people here, it's like a community vibe. People have real positivity for themselves. You know, they were looking at Cheyenne like because she's a female on a moped, which is not the most common thing. Oh, is she gonna make accident today? She's gonna make accident today. Ha ha ha! You know, laughing like that, and you know, seeing Ola Michelle sliding her joint or Shay Vlog sliding her joint. You know, they were happy about it. So, you know, the Egyptians themselves, you know, I say there may be some crime here, most definitely, like any city, but I personally don't necessarily feel that it's a situation where I'm going to get hit over the head with a bottle and you know taken advantage of. They're going to rob me of my wallet. I don't see those situations, but you know, if you know, it depends on who you are and who you ask. You know, I know in Tanzania, I also felt very safe. I didn't feel like anything wicked was going to happen to me in Tanzania. You know, so Africa as a whole, I feel safer. Definitely feel safe. Wife and the kids as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Jared. For the most part, it's pretty calm. People are happier or other places. It doesn't matter if you want to live in a cave. If that's where we're happy, then so be it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But as far as your question, you know, do I feel targeted? I don't know what a Coptic Christian is. You know, I just know about really being a positive influence in society. And when you're a positive influence, for the most part, you don't get that much hate. You know, you really don't get that much hate. You know, let people live the way they live. You live the way you live. You respect other people's way of living, and other people respect your way of living. You know, and you know make sure respect is mutual. That's it. You know, I consider myself to be a Hebrew Israelite. You know, you may call it that, or a commandment keeper, however you want to call it. You know, I wear fringes. I don't hear nobody talk wild, or I don't hear nobody threaten me, or anything like that, or So overall, it's very calm. It's very calm. Tula, aka Tracy. What up? What up? You can't get any better than that. Yeah, you can't get any better than that. And on the fact that a lot of people will try to say, hey, I don't Egyptians don't identify as black. You know, that to me shows more likely they haven't talked to or spoken to any Egyptians, because I was just yesterday, I was over at an Egyptian's house, drinking tea and telling them about YouTube and how it works and do this, do this, do that. And he's saying like, yeah, like he asking why did I leave America? When am I go back? When am I go back to America? And stuff like that. I say, it's not a good place for me. It's not very safe. He's like, yeah, we see on the news what they do to you over there in America with the killing and the putting a knee on somebody's back and all that stuff. He said in Egypt, it just makes sense to see everybody as one people. He said I'm black, and he was more of a lighter skinned individual. And not I wouldn't if you would have seen him, you would have say he was an Egyptian. But in his mind, he's like I'm black, and that's a gift from God. And I got blackness like my father. That's a gift from God, and that's how we see it and things of that nature. So from what I see, that was him, and that was a lot of people that I talked to on the streets. They liken blackness to positivity. They don't really liken blackness and negativity. But again, this has been from, the experience that I've experienced here for the last 7 months, and so on and so forth. Speaking to many Egyptians, um, and they just, they don't really have any hatred or animosity, and I haven't seen any hatred or animosity towards, a person like a person of my skin color or anything like that. Well, we got 58 likes, man. Thank you guys for smashing like. I appreciate that, guys. If anybody wants to actually, add to this conversation, if you guys have some thoughts that you want to share, you want to ask some questions, feel free to do it. Well, I've had the same response from people on the continent in the past year. Yeah. That's how it is, Um, that's really how it is. This is a gift from God and different things of that nature. They're very happy and very pleased to be black, and they want to, be associated with it. But at the same time, some people say that that's not the case. But like I said, it's a lot of misinformation that goes on within this world about this and that. And we were even talking about the misinformation. Like, I'm gonna tell him, like, a lot of people tell me that Egypt is racist, Egypt is this, and he's like, that. What happens is one journalist will come and they'll make a story about one thing that happens, and they'll blow out of proportion within the rest of the Western news. But he said they're not going to tell you that that's only in one person. That's only one thing. That's only one instance. And he said a lot of the problems that people encounter are in Cairo, and they're located, they're limited to Cairo. And I said, yeah, he was saying about there was some type of a riot, and they took it in Cairo, but they said it was all over Egypt and different things like that. But he was saying, like, if people who know Egypt know that that's not really how it normally is. So I said, yeah, that's pretty much what really goes on, in these streets. They try to say, oh, Egypt is this, Egypt is that, but from my experience, it's been the complete opposite. It's been the complete opposite. But if anybody wants to hit the Cash App, it is in the chat right now. Feel free to hit that. The PayPal is in the chat right now as well. Feel free to hit that. And then we have the Super Chat, which is a money sign icon in the chat. Click on that, guys, and buy a Super Chat or a Super Sticker if you enjoy the conversation that we're having. For the most part, I do my best to, provide live streams, talk on these live streams to you guys, be able to be able to answer questions you guys might have, be able to talk on things from a different perspective. So if you guys like that content, you want to support that content, watch all the ads in the videos, hit the Super Chats, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit all those things, and it's much appreciated. Share the videos as well. Share them on WhatsApp, share them on Twitter, share them on Facebook. Yeah. It'd be a lot of it'd be a lot of propaganda and things like that. And I like the propaganda. I enjoy the propaganda because it keeps a lot of weirdos out. It keeps a lot of weirdos out. One of the things that happened in Tanzania and Dar was just too many weirdos was getting in there. Too many weirdos were getting in there, and what was happening was they were just foolish. They were beyond foolish. With their mouth, with their lips. They had no discretion on what to say and what not to say, and that made a lot of hurdles. That put a lot of roadblocks people's way in trying to move and maneuver over in Tanzania. Just a lot of foolish individuals going there and screwing things up. And so that's kind of how it was. So I enjoy the fact that people are not prone to come to Egypt, because people who are not prone to come to Egypt are people who don't really do too much research. They'll just go off of what the hype is. If somebody say go left, they go left. Somebody say go right, they go right. Somebody say go up, they go up, and they don't really think, why am I going up? Why am I going left? Why am I going right? So on and such forth. And those are people that really don't want to even, come here and disrupt my flow and my maneuverability here in Egypt. People keep asking me, what city you in? What city you in? I don't tell them, because it's like, why do you want to know what city that I'm in? So you can come here too. You see, I don't tell people what city that I'm in on the fact that you should do the research and figure out what city you want to go to. If I tell you what city and you decide you're gonna slide to this city, you're somebody who don't think. So if you're somebody who don't think, you're gonna go ahead and put up hiccups and things like that in my way and in my type of path that's going to inhibit me from being able to live the prosperous life that I desire. And so, for people like that, I don't tell them what city that I'm in. I mean, it's very possible to, research, to research what cities will be good for you. Research what city will be good for you, and make that choice. So people are getting real disrespectful, asking me what city I'm in. Why did you tell me the city? You need to tell me the city now. Answer my question, what city you in, all kind of weird stuff. It's like, what do you want to see me so bad for? What do you know what I mean? It's wild. Africa has 54 countries. Black people should be able to choose where they want to go. Why do African Americans get so upset with other African Americans for leaving certain countries? Yeah, you know how it is. People like to sell weed and smoke it. It's a crazy life that people live. We know people We know they have all Africa starving. Yeah, definitely. Western media don't nothing else. Yeah. Eddie, great to see you live again. Yeah, what up, Pele? Looking forward to hearing what you got to say about Egypt. Yeah, we're talking about Egypt right now, actually in the moment. Shout out to everybody smashing a like, man. Shout out to everybody smashing a like. Let's run it up to 70 likes, guys. 70 likes. I think we need to go get 7 more likes, guys. 7 more likes. If you're on your phone and it's horizontal, you just got to turn it vertically, exit out the chat, and you can smash the like. If you happen to be on the computer, minimize the window and smash the like. And if you happen to be on the TV, you can pull out your phone and smash a like, or you can like it on the TV as well. But 70 likes, guys, 70 likes. I know we can do it. I'm positive about it. Your mindset got to be on point to come. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but it could end up being detrimental to themselves and others. Yeah, people don't think. They don't think full fledged, and that's what happens. They go into government buildings and say stupidness. They just say stupid things, and that's what made the process so wild and so chaotic. And people don't be on. They don't be united with the messaging that needs to be spoken about. They just speak haphazardly, and that's what happens, and that's kind of what screws people up. That can go where you feel connected. Yeah, you got to go where you feel is right. Somebody said I meant to say the Western media is something else. Yeah. No, the Western media is something crazy. The Western media is something crazy. It's crazy. And the sad part is it's not even the Western media that's propagating the lies about Egypt. It's black people themselves. You go ask around places, countries. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to Egypt. It's racist there. Oh, it's this there, it's that there. All kind of stuff. You know, that they'll tell you about Egypt and things. But when you actually go and you experience it yourself, you realize, oh, that's not all cat, basically. So we're probably getting those lies ourselves, and we're just going off of what Uncle Jimmy told us at the family barbecue, and Uncle Jimmy ain't even got a passport. Uncle Jimmy telling you all about Egypt, and he ain't even been there. He going off what he heard. He going off what he heard Frank from the barbershop tell him. So a lot of that stuff is just misinformation that we pass down to ourselves, and it's really a shame. Yeah, all kind of stuff. All the Egyptians I met in the States have always been very respectful and friendly. A lot of them care about getting their money and taking care of their family. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They mind their business or about their own history. Yeah, Egyptians, from what I see, they really don't care about the nonsense. They really don't care about nonsense. They want to live a nice, calm, and peaceful life. They like to smoke cigarettes and they like to drink tea. That's what they do. They like to smoke cigarettes and they like to drink tea. And they like people to smoke cigarettes with them and drink tea with them, and it's a talk. That's kind of the Egyptian culture. That's the Egyptian way. And so I have a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for my time here in Egypt. D Gray, why restrict to African countries? Because that's what the channel is about. We're not talking about taking trips to Southeast Asian countries. We're talking about, for the most part, situations here. People need to read a good book called African History, even though YouTube has all this info on your Dr. Ben, Dr. John, okay, Carter, okay, so-called Black History. Yeah, it's probably some good books, but people don't really read too much. People don't read too much nowadays. People, for the most part, would rather watch a video. You got a video format that joint. Yeah, it just you guys can just get rid of Jason Falau or whatever his name is. Hey guys, let's get Eddie up to 30 to 50K soon. Yeah, we're gonna get up to 50K soon. We'll get up to 50K soon, I feel like right now we're at 20K. We gotta figure out the content to start dropping basically, and then we'll get up there, we'll get up there and just really being focused on creating positive impacts on the community and stuff like that. I want to create. I don't know. I was making entrepreneurship videos. I used to like making them and stuff, but I don't know if I might want to make more. But I don't know if that's what you guys want to see. But I think the process that I've been in with the business has been awesome. It's been amazing. Um, I think there's some value that could be shared from it, but I don't know if you guys want to see more of that type of content. Took forever to hit 20K. Yeah, it took 17 years to hit 20K, man. It was wild. Really wild how long it took. People were subscribing, people were unsubscribing, people were subscribing, unsubscribing, and that's just how it was for a minute. Hidden Figures is a good read. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of books, that might be good to read and things like that. Dr. Gray, I never said for you to trigger travel. I was talking about African continent, go to the Caribbean. Yeah. I was going to ask you about the coffee culture, though. Coffee written in Ethiopia. Yeah. They love the coffee. They pour up the coffee. They pour up the tea every day. Like multiple times a day. Actually, you see people walking down the street with just a cup of coffee, a cup of tea in their hand, just walking down the street, sipping it up, pouring it up. Like it's very common to see that. Tea and coffee and cigarettes are like very common in Egyptian culture. That's what it seemed like. Um, and you get offered tea a lot. If you like tea, you will love Egypt. You drink tea until you can't drink it no more. You drink tea until you can't drink it no more. You know how that type of stuff goes. So I suggest you guys coming out to if you're a tea drinker, you can come out to any street in Egypt and you get some tea offered to you. Coffee is big here too. Like there's a coffee shop on every corner. I don't drink coffee and I really barely even drink tea, but there is, coffee shops in every corner, man. They got the little iced lattes and they got the, Turkish coffee is pretty big. Turkish coffee is pretty big. What else they got? A lot of stuff like that. But a lot of people haven't even traveled to any African countries and just in fear to make themselves, so they want to push the fear to others, trying to make, yeah, that's what it is. Bless up from the mighty ATL. Okay. Shout out to the Wayne Jones. Shout out to the Wayne Jones. Yeah, hibiscus tea is my favorite. Yeah, the hibiscus tea, they offer you that a lot. They offer you that a lot. They love to offer tea out here, man. They love to offer tea out here. you know, um, but as far as Mark Hill, what I was wrong about, no, I was just saying the title of this live stream was I was wrong about Egypt. Before coming out to Egypt, I had a lot of misconceptions that I was told from other people that were similar to me in mindset. And they were saying how bad Egypt would be and that it wouldn't be the positive environment. And I was wrong about that. It was very positive this far. Avery said, just curious, how long can you stay in Egypt on visa, type of visa available, things? Those are the type of questions that I like for people to research, you know what I mean? To go online and really, really dig deep into the process and figure it out, the same way I had to do it. And this is kind of just like a formality, a weeding out process to figure out, how people, if you're dedicated or not to come to a place like Egypt and things like that. But, information is definitely readily available online. You just got to research it and find it. Like I said, I don't want this to become another Dar es Salaam. People just going based off of, a little video, this is this, and they run with it. And then next, they're coming out there with $10 in their account and, it's all kind of wild stuff. So, I want people to succeed properly. So it's a lot of research you can do, but the visa process is definitely all available online for you to like research. Chai tea. Hello, chai tea is popular. I never really was a chai tea drinker. Never was a tea drinker, period. But when I did drink tea, it was like a chamomile, a little chamomile vibe. That was big. That was big for me. Um, you know, I had some cinnamon tea out here. Cinnamon tea is fire. Cinnamon tea is very fire. I didn't ever knew cinnamon tea was good, but it's very good. In Tanzania, I got put on to ginger tea, like raw ginger boiled up. That was good. That was really good. So pouring up some ginger tea was good. Cinnamon tea is nice. I like cinnamon tea and chamomile and stuff like that too. They love their teas for sure. Yeah, they love their teas, man. For real. You ever heard of Billy Carson? He's been knowledgeable on ancient Egypt. No, I never heard of Billy Carson. Never heard of a Billy Carson character. Not at all, actually. I did actually go ahead and get some fatir today. I was able to get some fatir, order me some slices of fatir, so that was good. Happy about that. I want to go to an actual restaurant tomorrow and get some fatir though. Any green bananas? How the fruit different from TZ? Green tea. Yeah, they got green tea here as well. I think all African countries love tea. I agree. Yeah, they got bananas out here. A lot of bananas, a lot of different types. I personally think that the bananas out here are like sometimes they're similar to TZ, but I feel like the fruit grows differently here because of the seasons are different here. Tanzania had a rainy season, and then there was a dry season and stuff like that. So sometimes I feel like the fruit here is not the best. You know, it's nowhere near what the level it was in Tanzania. But the fruit here is okay. You know, it's better than America, yes, but to me, it's not as good as it was in Tanzania. Okay, so you see people ask the same question like 20 times. That's why I always say, you know, I saw like repeat videos from time to time. But African Queen, somebody actually just asked that question. Avery asked that question like 5 seconds ago, but the way that you can stay on the visa, I said, you know, the information is readily available online. You know, it's readily available online. I don't like telling people the information, just giving it to them because, you know, a lot of that happened over in TZ. And what happened was people just kind of went over there with assumptions and this and this. And, you know, it's almost like a game of telephone. And so by the time it gets to the person that they're actually going to take information and act on it, you know, they may say something or do something or, you know, and it could complicate the process, you know, not only for them, but for other people that's coming behind them. And so a lot of stuff ended up happening in DAR because of just foolishness that happened. So, you know, the information is readily available online. You know, I was able to find information online so you can 100% do it. So about the visa stuff, 100%, 100%. What they say? Yeah, all of T's is different. T's has some health benefits. The banana capital of Africa, Somalia. Okay, never been to Somalia. Like I said, it's a lot of media talk about that as well. Western media creates much prejudice for the black community. Yeah, that's true. You got to keep something private too. Yeah, you got to keep something private, African Queen. You know how that type of stuff goes. You know, but a lot of this information is available online. People just, you know, research it, you can find it pretty easy. But you know, yeah, you gotta be mindful of that. But like I said, I've really enjoyed my time here in Egypt. You know, I was hearing that it was very racist and it was very, you know, white people run it, and you know, I was seeing a lot about you know, these people are gonna be, you know, treating you disrespectfully and stuff. I'll tell you like this: when I go to a shop, I get regular prices from the beginning. They don't hit me with an American price and then hit me with a local price. No, it's American price from the very beginning. I'm talking about stores like a liquor store, a bodega, stores like that. You know, in TZ, you go to a store like that, they're going to hit you with 50,000, 20,000, 30,000 for an item that's 400 pounds, 500, 400 stuff, you know. But when you go to a place like Egypt, it's okay, 5 pounds here, 5 pounds there, 5 pounds there. Everywhere's 5 pounds, standardized. They're not hitting you over the head with these American so-called prices. Of course, when you go to the bazaars, that's their whole business. That's the experience of going to a bazaar. They start off with an outrageous price and then you work your way down. That's the point of going to a bazaar. But you know, it's a really interesting experience that you're able to experience here, because you come in with one mindset and you actually realize that mindset was incorrect, that was false, and you're able to, you know, make the proper procedures from that point forward. You know, people are very welcoming here, very respectful here, and you know, I enjoy this. You know, I really enjoy this, and I make these videos not to tell people, yo, come to Egypt, come to Egypt, come to Egypt, and leave these places. No, stay where you're at or come where you want to come. But you know, the main thing, in my personal opinion, is that I want you to not be I want you to not make decisions based off of false information. That's basically what it is. You know, I love the flavors too. It's media, and that's what I'm saying. African Queen. That's what I was saying is the media don't even talk too crazy about Egypt. It's other black people that tell you don't go to Egypt. It's this. Don't go to Egypt. It's that. And if you ask them, show me your passport. Show me the sample you went to Egypt. They can't even produce it. They're just telling you what Uncle Craig told them, and Uncle Craig telling you what Frank from the barbershop told him. Frank from the barbershop telling you what the CIA told him to tell to you, or tell to your uncle. So a lot of this stuff is propaganda, you know, and a lot of this is misinformation that is purposely perpetrated, within the Black community. It's purposely perpetrated in the Black community. And it's sad. It's really sad. They tell you this they push a Pan-African movement to you. So you go to Africa thinking with your arms open, with your arms like this and your heart open, and they stab you, they take out your heart, and you know what I mean. They make you closed off. It's a wild situation that they do to you when you go to these supposedly Pan-African countries, supposedly real African countries, when they bleed you dry. It's wild what they'll do to you and how to disrespect you. So a lot of people gonna learn the hard way, but at the same time, I want you all to really take W's in life, and so I'm gonna give you the information that you can choose to use or choose to not use. I love plantains. Yeah, some fried plantains is always good. Western media in general is a joke. I always put in the vibes. Yeah. They have a law making it legal for their propaganda. Yeah, they do it. They do. They can actually lie to people. They can actually lie to people, and it's legal for them to do. I will look back to the video, see if you mentioned about the beast today. Okay, yeah, check back in the videos, but Jared Turner said straight facts. Yeah, Jared already knows. Jared already had the whole saga. I don't know. I think I'll ever start posting again onto the YouTube and stuff, but they already had the whole saga. They experienced that whole supposed kumbaya and all this stuff. Kumbaya situation over in the supposed sub-Saharan, where it's everybody's there and they love us and all kind of stuff, and realize how much hatred is really in the hearts of people. People coming up to you, calling you the N-word, even in Tanzania, thinking that it's cool. Yeah, my inner and all kind of stuff like that. Thinking that that's positive behavior, prosperous behavior. Foolishness. It's crazy. I haven't heard the N-word since I've been here. You see, so it's one of those situations as to which even the small minute details, the small minute things is overly clear that you get a lot more respect in places where they say you're not going to get respected. I've been here 7 months. I have not heard the N-word not a single time from any person whatsoever. So it's one of those situations as to where you gotta really ask yourself certain things. Hip hop culture, yeah, exactly. People there just embracing that culture, and that's the way we live and things like that. They're not very educated on it. We got Bill Coleman in the building. Hi, Eddie. Hope all is well. Yeah, Bill, man, everything's actually well here. I see you on Go Black. I like how he traveled off to different countries. Don't go to Africa broke without a financial plan. It's not even about having a plan. A plan is basically useless. Let's be honest. A plan is basically useless. A plan is useless. You need to come here with income, cash flow. A plan can do you no good. A plan can do you basically no good here, because I can plan right now to become the owner of what's the company that make ramen noodles, that make noodles in the States? Nissan or whatever. I can plan to become the CEO of the ramen noodle company, but that plan is not necessarily going to come to fruition. So you have to really just have cash flow if you want to sustain yourself here. We heard N-word in Tanzania and was shocked. I told that guy not to call my son that. Yeah, for real. But let me ask you, in your time here, Sade, did you ever hear anybody call you that N-word? Oh wow. Is that they just didn't understand and thought it was cool? Yeah, no, not in Egypt. I've been here 7 months. Jared, you let me know if have anybody called you the N-word or said to you the N-word since you've been here. These are small little things, but like I said, Egypt is even more up to date about not saying silly things like that. The first week I got here, the guy who was showing me around was telling us that before they used to say things like that, and they used to think that that's what we used to like. But he said they were educated to know that no, okay, that's not actually the way it's supposed to be. And so every Egyptian that I've interacted with, none of them come to my N-word or anything like that. It's just regular positivity. They'll say cousin, or they'll say brother, or they'll say my friend, different things of that nature. But it's crazy. But it's a lot of stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff like that. You got to be careful with the N-word. Sade said, I don't think a plan is useless. Hold on, what say? I think a plan usually goes hand in hand with cash flow. Yeah. You know, Yeah, I don't know about the IG. I don't be on IG, but right, right. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Jerry. I don't really hear that word here. I don't hear that word here, from the youth, from the elders, from anybody. So big ups to Egypt for being, understanding that type of situation. And then even beyond that situation, even beyond that point, um, hold on, somebody was saying something that I want to. Yeah. Shout out saying that the plan is not useless. I understand what you're saying on that, but to me, I didn't come to Africa with any plan. I just came here to live. That's kind of what I did. I came here with ways of cash flowing. I didn't really come here. I didn't come here with a plan. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna start this business. I'm gonna start that. A plan in my mind was basically useless. I came here understanding, okay, this is what I'm gonna, this is my plan of how I was gonna stay. Okay, I'm gonna come here, get student visa, I'm gonna get this little house right here. That was my plan about how I'm going to just sustain myself. But there was no plan about, okay, I'm gonna start this business here, start this business there. It's kind of hard to live like that. Eddie, have some lunch on me. Shout out to my guy, Bill Coleman, for hitting that super chat. I appreciate you, Bill. I appreciate you, Bill. If anybody wants to hit the super chat like my guy, Bill Coleman, everybody drop emojis in the chat for Bill. Everybody drop emojis in the chat for Bill as well. If anybody hits the super chat like my guy, Bill Coleman, feel free to do so by hitting the money sign icon that's near the chat, okay? You can also hit the PayPal. You can also hit the you can also hit the Cash App as well. Drop the Cash App in. Boom, Cash App is dropped in. eddiebulk. Shout out to my guy Richie King dropping in the fire for my guy Bill. Appreciate you. Also going to drop in my guy Jared, dropping in the strength emoji, dropping that in the chat for my guy Bill Coleman hitting the super chat. I appreciate that. Everybody drop some emojis in the chat for my guy Bill. Okay, Shan dropped in the PayPal for me. Appreciate that, Shan. Yeah, like a plan would be, I'm going to rock my U.S. Army pendant. pension. Yeah. Jared dropping in the fire emoji. Appreciate that, Jared. Yeah, that's how it is. I didn't really come with plans. I just came with like this is my to do list basically. I came with a to do list of what I was going to do, and that's basically what I tried to execute upon. And something came up, that didn't allow me to execute fully upon it, but it worked out in my favor because now I'm here in Egypt and I'm thugging it out, enjoying the process, sliding on the motorbike, all kind of stuff. Man, the motorbike has been real fun. It's been real fun. And look at my buddy LOL. Yeah, appreciate you, Bill. Appreciate you, Bill. You know how that stuff goes, man. $25 will go a pretty long way. Probably gonna actually get some for tier tomorrow anyway. So I probably got to spend around $10 tomorrow for food. I'm gonna try a new spot. I'm gonna try a new spot out too. Hey, I need to link up with Jared more often. I feel like I never link up with Jared. His schedule is so wild. But I link up with a couple of families out here pretty often, but one of the main families I link up with is always so untypical. That's why I always say, you guys, subscribe to them. Subscribe to so untypical families, such on and such forth. And then usually I used to link up with Sade a lot as well, so I guess when they come back, I'll be linking up with them more. Especially since we got the bikes now. Motorcycles is therapy. Yeah, definitely, man. It's a fun little toy, but you definitely gotta respect it and such. I gotta try the bike. I'm not gonna let you on a motorcycle, Sade. I'm not gonna lie, just because of I wouldn't let you on a motorcycle, but I think you might be able to like go on like a moped or something like that. Maybe like a moped or something like that. Yeah. I think like Jared, I feel like Jared is calm. I feel like he'll easily be able to drive it. I feel like Jeremy is calm. He'll easily be able to drive it. Where he had to do my taxes. See later. Oh yeah, you gotta handle taxes, but you gotta handle taxes. You're not gonna say I'm knocking at your door. But appreciate you, Bill. Oh, okay, okay, the moped. Got you. Uh, got you. Maybe I missed what's going on with African Queen. I don't know what's happening. And I don't know about bikes. Yeah. Only right now, I think Jared is good. I think Jeremy is good. I feel like they have the character to be able to easily drive the motorcycle. That would be dope if everybody motorcycled up, moped up, just be sliding out. Beautiful nature in Norway. What made you travel to Egypt? Man, it's a long story, I guess you can say, but the elevator pitch version of it. I was living in Tanzania. You know, my goal was to relocate to Tanzania, basically semi-permanently, be there for a year, 2 years. Um, you know, some situations came up into which the visa, I ran into very big visa issues in Tanzania to where they were basically hating on me, saying because you're an African American, I'm not going to approve you of this visa. So I said, you know, I'm not going to approve you of the visa because you're an African American, you know, and I don't have respect for African Americans. That's essentially what I got told, you know, and so I was looking for some different countries. I'm saying, okay, well, I got Egypt, I got Tanzania, I got Egypt, I got Ghana, and I got Gambia. These are three countries that I'm looking at. You know, I was seeing that people were talking positivity about all three of those countries. You know, well, all three of those countries in particular, Ghana and Gambia, about basically the visa, you know, and about the cost of living and about everything like that. So I said, okay, those are my three countries. I was leaning very heavy on Gambia. See somebody in the chat right now, Sade Moray. She actually slid from Zania over to Egypt, and she gave me a lot of information about okay, this is the real deal. Like this is what people are saying online, but this is the real deal, and it made me feel a lot more comfortable, you know, making that transition to come out to Egypt, you know. And so we had Sade out here, you know, we had her kind of very laying the groundwork, and so you know, it made the transition very smooth. You know, I had some people that I was communicating with in Gambia, but you know, I didn't already know them personally the way I knew Sade. So, you know, it was a smooth entry to come out here, you know. And then of course there's a lot of extra that go into it that you can see in some other videos, but that's the elevator version of it. I don't think you would ride it. I'd give you a ride on it though, but I honestly don't think you would drive it. Yeah, I don't think Sade would drive it. Yeah. I'm American in Kenya. I would love to visit Egypt. How was the English in Egypt? The English is great. You know, English is great. It depends on the city that you're in. And when I was in Cairo, the English was actually pretty spotty, but it's enough to communicate. I'm actually from Gambia. You face a lot of racism out there. No. I don't face racism here in Egypt. You know, that's kind of what we're talking about on the live show. I don't face any racism here in Egypt. Being a Black American, you know, I feel very positive and very prosperous here. I feel very positive, very prosperous here. You know, I enjoy it. Ghana is nice. Was there last fall. Okay. 100% African Queen, 100%. And that's something I'm talking about. Big, you know, big cap going on a lot of places. Am I slowly learning some Arabic? No, I tried to learn Arabic. It was very difficult for me, you know? Very difficult for me. Yeah, I already know, man. Sade gonna have to just probably get around there and stuff, but shout out to shout out to everybody. You know, people gonna probably ride it, some people might get a ride on and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, I don't want to even go and visit Africa. Period. You know what I mean? I was hearing Key got his license and all kind of jazz. So I don't know. Maybe he need to get a maybe he need to get a bike. Maybe he need to get a bike. You know. That'll be some intense driving for him though. If he was on the streets out here in Egypt, that'll be some real intense driving. But it's definitely fun. I'll be sliding on the bike. Eddie, I know they speak English in Egypt. How often do you deal with Arabic speakers there? Every day you deal with Arabic speakers. You know, every day you deal with Arabic speakers, and you just let them know, hey, I speak English, man. Like, you know, that's kind of how it is. But I go to the same spots now, so people come to me now speak English from the beginning. They don't come speaking Arabic. You know, they don't come speaking Arabic to me no more. Oh yeah, I'm on TikTok now too, guys. I'm on TikTok now too. I'm on TikTok now, so y'all look me up on NB no NL Eddie, I think it is NL Eddie. No limit Eddie, but it's just NL Eddie on TikTok. I'm on there. Add me on TikTok. And let me know what's going on, man. Let me know what's going on. At the same time, my sister as well is gonna be starting a channel. not Cheyenne, but my other sister, my older sister, that's even older than Cheyenne's going to be starting the YouTube too. So when she starts it, I need to have her send me the link so I can promote it in the live streams. So I'm trying to get my little sister to start one too. I need everybody to be on YouTube, basically, but we'll see. What they say? Yeah, it'll be Eddie on, yeah, Eddie on TikTok. Yeah, add me, Yeah, add Shay Vlogs too. Run up the TikTok game. TikTok needs to be hitting for 10K followers. Right, telling me about negativity going on the very country that I'm in. Well, son of the States, Jared, make it make sense. Jared, you gotta make it make sense. These people are telling you these people who be talking this nonsense. It's just like it don't even add up. It don't even make sense to me. Like, how are you gonna tell me what I'm supposed to experience? I never understood that. People trying to tell me, no, Egypt is racist, but you're too dumb to see that that's racist and all kind of stupid stuff like that. It don't make no sense to me. I don't get it. How can you tell me what I'm supposed to experience based off of experience that you never even had? Even if you had that experience, how can you tell me because that's your experience that it should be my experience as well? It's a real disease going on in the minds of a lot of people. Hey, everybody smash like, guys. Everybody smash like. Let's get 10 more likes, guys. 10 more likes. That's what exactly like y'all tweaking, right? They're trying to tell you, yeah, Egypt is racist. How you gonna tell me that's racist when I'm right here living in it? That's like somebody trying to tell me, hey, Eddie, your bike is on fire, and I'm sitting on my bike driving it. How you gonna tell me that when I'm sitting on my bike driving it? You're not even in sight. You're not even inside of my bike to tell me. It's just crazy. We need 5 more of you guys to smash like, man. It's very simple. Just show love and show respect to the streets. We've been on live now for about an hour. Also, if you guys want to show some respect and admiration for the content creator, even, you want to support No Limit Eddie. Probably one of the youngest people to really be out here, really doing these type of things and living these type of manners. The comfort environment that we come from. Feel free to support the channel by hitting the super chat. That's that money sign icon in the chat. Feel free to support, the channel by hitting the PayPal, which is like going to be dropped into the chat right now. By hitting the Cashapp, it's going to be dropped into the chat right now. It's a lot of ways to support the channel. Watch the ads, like every video that you guys watch of mine. Drop a comment on every video, drop a chat in every video. Let me know who's watching. Get boost the engagement and stuff like that in the videos. Those are all ways to support. No Limit Eddie. And if you also don't want to support me, you guys actually somebody who's watching. For the fact that I take an L, you guys want to see me fail, so you can say, yes, I told you, ha 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 ha. Then hit the dislike button. You feel free to do that. It actually helps the channel, probably even more, because like polarity is always a good thing when it comes to social media. So you can also hit the dislike. I would appreciate that. You can also comment negativity or try to troll me in the comment section. About, oh, you speak fast and this and that. I appreciate all those comments. You took time out of your day to comment negativity on another grown man's post. That makes me feel very positive. Like, wow, I must really be impacting this person. I must really be impacting this person for him to really take time to comment negativity, stuff like that. How are you, Eddie? Man, Jermaine, I'm already living say to my highest potential. Living to my highest potential. Really trying to make sure that every day I'm making progress towards the goals that I have. And things of that nature. Africa is beautiful. Yeah, Africa is dope. Eddie, it was funny watching you guys on a bike. Yeah, I got a lot more bike content coming if you guys like it. I don't know if I ever show you guys my helmet, but I got the attachment where I can put the GoPro on there. The streets of Egypt is too funny. Streets of Egypt is too funny, man. It's really the buses and the taxis be crazy, But we be sliding now. Shan's got it good with swerving. I'm getting better with swerving, so we be out there, man, for real. It'll be some time when you gotta really, really pin the throttle to 80%, 90%, put it in the fourth gear and pin the throttle, boom, get past this car real quick, get past this bike. I have to bike this bus, all kind of stuff. It'd be funny business, man. It'd be funny business. But I can show you guys some of that stuff. Hopefully the next time we ride. I think we gotta ride somewhere tomorrow. We gotta ride over tomorrow so we can get a lock for a Shay's moped. I want smoke. They be trying to work me. They must be crazy. I had to learn. I had to learn. You gotta be bad. You gotta be negative on the road actually to survive. You gotta be negative. You gotta be negative on the road. You gotta like hug people. People will be like trying to cross in front of you and thinking that it's funny. You know, think that they start laughing. Like the European tourists think that superiority complex travels to the road. You know, they think that European complex travels to the road. Global Green Book, blessings. So glad to catch a live stream. Thank you for commenting. I really appreciate that. You know, it really helps the engagement of the live stream. You know, continue to go up. And I thank you for commenting. If you haven't already, smash the like button for me as well. Global Green Book. You know, I'm trying to get to 100 likes in this live. Trying to get to 100 likes in this live. But what was I saying? You know, I'm still going to go into the Gambia. No, I'm going to go into the Gambia. Not right now. You know, not right now. You know, everybody wants me to go to Nigeria. You know, everybody wants me to go to Nigeria and to visit Nigeria, and I've been researching that. It looks kind of like a fun spot, but we just got to make sure that I can get some context on the ground that I'll be able to ease my transition to a place to visit like Nigeria. But no plans of going to the Gambia as of now. What was I about to say? I was about to say something. Oh yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, the European tourism that superiority complex travels over to the continent, so they be trying to like think the motorcycle gonna stop for them and all kind of stuff. I'm like, you need to understand. I know how to drive, but I'm not a professional, so I really might wreck you if you play silly with me. You know, I really might wreck you if you play silly with me. So some people be trying to do that stuff out here. The buses be wild, the taxis be wild. So I swerve around the taxis now. I have to get ruthless on the taxis. But it's fun overall, man. Driving out here, speed bumps be crazy. I was the other day I was flying over the speed bump. I was going like 80 miles per hour over the speed bump. It was crazy. That's why I really would like to get like a supermoto next, but the maintenance on a supermoto is pretty intense. But it's more like a dirt bike / motorcycle combined. Like a KTM Duke is a cool one. I know they sell those out here. I might want to get one of those. That might be fun. Take the driving and riding to the next level, but yeah, it'd be fun out here, man. But yeah, no plans of going to the Gambia. Yeah, it is the truth, African Queen, where it is gonna be different when you land because it all depends on the immigration officer that you receive. You know, it all depends on the immigration officer you receive once you land. Guys, I really would like to get to I really would like to get from 96 to 100 likes. So if I can get 4 more of you guys to smash the like button, guys, I would appreciate that. Hey, what did he try, Jerry? What did he try? Guys didn't try it last week. I missed that one. Yeah, so if you guys are on your phone and it's horizontal, turn it vertically, guys. Exit out the chat and smash a like. You know, liking the video just helps YouTube to know you're enjoying the content and they actually push it out to more people. So at the same time, you know, if you guys are on your computer, just minimize the window and like smash a like. And if you guys happen to be on your TV, you can pull out your phone and smash a like on your phone if you need to, or you can smash a like on the TV as well. But yeah, definitely want to get up to 100 likes, guys, so that YouTube can push this live stream out to as many people as possible. It was a suggestion. You don't have to do any research. Yeah. But yeah, it all depends on the immigration officer you get once you land in the country. You know, that determines a lot. But I have to research and get a good understanding of what all I can get, and then from there just make a play. You know, from there just make a play. Where do you plan on going, African Queen? Like, what country are you going to? Ghana, Gambia, Tanzania. What else? South Africa. Where you might be going? Ethiopia. Oh, sorry. Yeah, African Queen, man, it'd be wild. I think the chat is real delayed. Let me change it to live chat so I can see everything live more so. All right, cool. Yeah, but man, I want all you guys to really enjoy yourselves, man, and really come out to the content and have some fun. You know, Jared, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Um, don't tell me that. Yeah, hey, I'm trying to tell you, Jared. They be thinking that type of stuff transfers. They be thinking that type of stuff transfers, and it really don't. Like, boy, you need to stop playing with me. You know, this is not the states. The law system is not yours, and it's not in your favor. You know, so yeah, they need to stop playing with me. They need to stop playing those type of games before they end up really having to learn something they didn't want to learn. They didn't expect to learn. That's periodic complex. Don't travel. Don't travel. I didn't leave America to continue to experience that. But they be doing that type of stuff, Jared, and you already know it. You know, the little European people think they own blow. Have you been to Ethiopia? I have not been to Ethiopia. Um, Trust me, I have, and I still is just giving uh, uh, some other people experience nowhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But African Queen, what country you plan on going to? You know, I think he's so far back. You probably not gonna hear this question until like 20 minutes later. Um, But yeah, 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 man. I know a lot about that travel stuff, the requirements. That's why I don't like traveling. That's personally why I don't like traveling because of how much things change, and you might get into a country now it's this and now it's that. That's why really don't like traveling. I like to stay where I'm at. Um, Hey guys, let's go ahead and get the lights up. Get the lights up, guys. Let's get the lights up, guys. Get the lights up, guys. Let's get 97, 8, 9, 10. Let's get 3 more of you guys to smash the like. It's pretty much non-negotiable at this point. We need 3 more of you guys to smash the like. You know, there we go. We had 100 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Liking the video is just very important. You know. If you guys have any big business questions, you know, let me know. Like, what's been going on with you guys? You know, what type of positivity have you guys been on? You know, for me, I've been out here really watching a lot of Nigerian house tours, getting a sense of you know what's been going on in Nigeria. I have been really working on AfricaMadeEasy.com, really working on that and figuring out the next phase of it, how I really want to grow it and scale it to a new level. You know, now I want to document that some more still. I want to go Nigeria. Yeah, me too, Sade. I like the way it's looking, but I just been see that, and that's the thing. I need to link up with people who are actually there so I can understand what's going on with this Boko Haram. What is this? Is this real? Is this fake? Is this fake news? Is this real news? You need to let me know. Are they really kidnapping people and all this stuff? You know, so I need to know. I need to know this type of stuff. You know, and just explain it to me. So I need to, before I go out there, I would do some research and stuff. But so yeah, but that's the situation. You know. Let's see who is heading there in 2 weeks. African Jumbi, what up? What up? Canadian man out there thugging it out in Canada. Air Canada going wild right now with this trucker convoy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lagos, Nigeria seems like it's overly lit. You know, like it's overly lit. Now I might go there and run into some people from the Igbo tribe, Igbo people, and say what up to them, thug it out, and be like, "Hey, what's good with you?" You know. And of course Nigerian food. I don't think people know, but my little brother's dad is actually Nigerian. So I grew up eating like fufu and egusi and chin chins and hard chicken and jollof rice. I grew up eating all that stuff. I don't think a lot of people actually know that. I don't know if I ever told that story, but I grew up eating a lot of Nigerian foods, you know. Um, Eddie, I'm going to Africa in 2022. I'm doing my exploration tour to decide where I'm doing business. Big ups to DC. You got to do some exploration and see what type of money you're gonna make out there. You know, see what type of money you're gonna make and see how you can get rich. You know, big business. Big business. I love business videos and business content. Yoruba tribe. He said he'll never go back to jail. Yeah, a lot of Nigerians don't want to go back. I don't understand what that's about. That's what scares me. I see a lot of Nigerians leaving. There's Nigerians that's in Egypt, in Cairo and stuff. So that's what scared me. Like, why are you leaving and stuff, But I don't know. But then I see the house tour videos of people living well, 1.5 billion naira, all kinds of stuff on houses and cars. And I don't know. It's like a catch-22. I just know what's happening. Yeah, once they leave, they don't like to move back. Just visit. Yeah, you know, yeah. But I need to know. I need to know what level of corruption is at. Hey, Giselle, thank you for sharing my content. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. You know, every person that shares a video, this helps me to, continue to grow, helps me continue to stay motivated and want to put more content out. I appreciate you. Yeah, you see me, I'm big business on the sense of I do everything online. I do everything online. I know Sade really like the business content. I've been slacking on it. I've been working on the business like crazy, but I haven't been filming the content. But I feel like I want to produce more business content as well. Just maybe drop one or two again and see how people like it. But a lot of what I do is I don't know. I got to find a way to make it entertaining, and that's not the easiest thing to do because people don't care about this small detail. They just want to see they want to see the results. They don't want to see the process of what it takes to get results a lot of times. But I'll try to show it more. Yeah, but I don't plan on doing no brick and mortar business. The same like soldiers into slavery. Pretty much everybody was selling us into slavery though. That's crazy. I mean, there's a whole East African slave trade too. Tanzania was actually the slave capital, like big slaves, and they would take them, sell them from there, and bring them up to this area, to North Africa. So you got to be mindful of that too. There's a lot of slavery going on in East Africa, a lot of slavery in Uganda, a lot of slavery in Tanzania, Zanzi. The Zanzi people, the slaves from there, they would go ahead and turn you into a eunuch or something like that. They'll castrate all the males and then make them into servants and stuff like that in the houses, so they wouldn't breed with their wives and all kind of weird stuff. They did a lot of bad stuff in East Africa too. So be mindful of that. A lot of slavery going on in all parts. So a lot of hatred too. And the people who did it were black too, so be mindful of that. Black people sold us into slavery. Not the white people. Black people sold us into slavery. Uh, Fulani. Yeah, okay. But the majority of Africa say, please watch. Okay, very honest. Okay, got you. Many people feel comfortable in West. Yeah, East Africa is very different. I 100% feel you. You know, I 100% feel you on that. A lot of slavery going on all over. People are selling us all over. But another video, we going around the street eating for $1. Y'all like that joint? Hey, I'm telling you, like, now that I got the bike, I can really bring y'all some heat. I can really bring y'all some fire. But look, I couldn't afford to be doing these videos that I really want to be doing because you gotta think I got an Uber everywhere. And Uber is not cheap. You might spend, like I could spend easily $10 on Uber just going to one destination. Going to one mall, I could spend $10. So I can't be really making like fire content, having to spend all this Uber here. Then I want to go to this content, film this portion of the video, Uber there. So I'm spending $50 on Ubers, and it doesn't add up. So now that I had a bike, I could make some really fire content for you guys and really creative content. You guys seem to like that $1 video. I met some more Egyptian friends just the other day, so like I can really, really like say, yo, let's go everywhere we're gonna go today. We're gonna ride the bike. You're gonna tell me where we go. We're gonna eat everything for 15 pounds or less. You know, and then about to get the kids fed and situated. Yeah, have a good one, bro. I'll hit you up. Most definitely, Jerry. Let me know, man, if you want to come over this week, and we tell one dose of them, and we can go ride and do all kind of stuff. But peace to Jared. Tell Ashley I said what up. Tell the kids I said what up. You know what I mean? To Erica I said what up. To everybody what up. What's the public transportation where you are? Ain't no public transportation. We're in Africa. People don't really use the public transport if you're a foreigner. Is you can use it if you wanted to, but I just Uber everywhere. Like that song, like the rap song. But then if I don't Uber everywhere, now I'm biking. I'm sliding now. Like I'm back to sliding. You guys know how that stuff goes. You know, there ain't no such thing as a speeding ticket in Egypt. You just slide. You know, you do what you need to do, and you get to your destination, and you enjoy your life. Um, and the bikes are a lot more affordable than cars, so I just be bike life in it. I might bike this bike, then get a new bike. You know, get multiple bikes. Um, you know, because if I get a car, I want a particular car. I don't want just any type of regular car. I want a particular car. That car is pricey, so um, yeah, bike life up. You know, maybe get a Honda CBR, maybe get a KTM Duke. I want a supermoto, to be honest. I feel like a supermoto will be fire. What's Aaron crying for? Biggest of all, what you crying for, boy? Dog want to come out. Remember, there were kingdoms, not tribes. Tribes, a colonial term. Um, no, there were always tribes. There were always tribes in Africa. You know, like the Maasai tribe and different things like that. There were definitely always tribes here, but eventually they decided to put up borders. You know, they decided to put up borders during the Berlin Conference, and that kind of was where a lot of the tribal wars, the ethnic conflict started from, was putting up these borders, because these borders were created in a means and methodology that were not in consultation with African people. They were created by Europeans for the benefit of Europeans, and that's why there's a lot of conflict now. You know, and you know, a lot of visas and all this stuff it comes all from the Berlin Conference, which was meant to easily divide, to easily conquer the continent of Africa. And we still enforce those borders even still to this day. And so it's a lot of bad stuff that goes on with these borders and visas and things like that people don't really think about or talk about, but it's a very important concept. And I want to make a video about that, and we might have to still do one. Ghana's public transportation. Yeah, I mean, these countries have public transportation, but I'm saying for the most part, a foreigner isn't normally taking it. They have public transportation in Tanzania too, but foreigners weren't really taking it. You know, not that they couldn't, but we just didn't. They got microbuses here. That's what they have, but they speak in Arabic, and you don't know. You might get on, you know where you're getting off at. You don't know how it all works. So it's wild. But that might, huh? What happened? The microbus? Yeah, but those are the ones who try to do us bad on the road too. Uh, huh? Yeah, many close calls. We had some close calls with the microbuses. Go, really stepping on the brake, really pressing the brake. Oh man, you know, the microbuses be wild, stopping out of nowhere. Cause there are a lot of youth in Egypt. Yeah, a lot of youth, man, a lot of youth. You know, the streets are definitely very active in Egypt. Hey, I want 5 more likes, guys. 5 more likes. Are you business primary online? I have no whatsoever physical brick and mortar business whatsoever at any point in my life. Never have I ever had a brick and mortar business. I don't believe in brick and mortar businesses. I think that's working backwards a lot of ways. You know, first and foremost, I'm 22, guys. I think most people don't know that I turned 22 in Africa. So I turned 22 in Tanzania, actually. So you know, at 21 years old, to get a loan for a commercial building, you know, again, being somebody from homicide capital of LA, the trenches, you know, beyond belief. I don't really have anybody. Even when I got my first car, I had to. Well, not my first car. My dad got my first car for me. Big up to my dad for that. When I went and got like a loan on a car for the first time, I did it all myself. I didn't have a cosigner. I didn't have anybody to do this, do that. So it wasn't a situation to where I could even go ahead and afford a brick and mortar business in Los Angeles, California, mind you. You know, Los Angeles, California, mind you. You know, so yeah, I have no brick and mortar businesses whatsoever. You know, everything I do is digital. Everything I do is online. You know, whether it's selling digital products, whether it's selling physical products that, you know, are you know, in a form of drop ship, whether it is the production of content, whether it is flipping and trading stocks, whether it is you know, doing little consultations, whatever it is, you know, I prefer people to do stuff online. You know, do it online, because you don't want to work backwards. Imagine I had a physical brick and mortar business, and an employee quit. Now I got to find a new employee. How can I hire employees from this far away? You know, it complicates your life a little bit. So everything I do is digital. Take the hood off so we can see hands and face. Okay. Justine Case. I don't know. You know, you don't have a profile photo, so I don't know, you know, what's going on there. But just answered it. But Zanzibar, as long as our place is built And if not, oh, okay, we may go to Gambia. It just depends. Okay, so you going to Zanzibar? You going to Zanzibar? Got you. I plan on continuing to rent. I plan on continuing to rent. You know, I don't want to get stationed into one particular place. Female, okay, you gotta add a profile photo. You gotta add a profile photo. You know, but yeah, I don't plan on I don't plan on doing any buying. You know, of properties and things like that personally, unless it was for a business. If I was to own an apartment complex and then rent out the units, that's big business to me. I can handle something like that. You know, but to buy a place to live in, that buying a place to live in is not my ideal situation or circumstance. You know how that type of go. You know how that type of thing goes. But I would rent other places and Airbnb them. That's one business that I wouldn't mind doing. Or I do apartment complexes and do it like that. But I believe that renting is okay for me. You know, I believe renting is okay for me for at this moment in my life. Um, I would much. I got some investments that I want to do, and I really want to invest into watches personally. Um, watches personally. Do you plan on settling in one African country? Yeah, most definitely, man. I just plan on being where I'm at for when I'm at. But when I decide to move, I'm able to be freely able to move. That's kind of how I live. You know, I might go and say, let me go renew my visa. I renew it and say, okay, you got 12 months, and I say, okay, cool, I got 12 months. I may go renew the visa. They say like, yo, you got 3 days. I say, okay, damn, okay, well, I got 3 days. Then I have the ability to move and maneuver. You know, I can go from this country, that country, not super tied down to any one place. But yeah, Egypt right now is my base, and Egypt right now is my base. I like it, but I wouldn't say like this is like the only country I'm going to move in and stay in because I can easily have a situation where I say, you know what, I'm gonna move to Morocco. You know, I may have a situation where I say, you know what, I'm gonna move to Algeria. I have a situation where I say, you know what, I'm gonna move to Congo. You know, it all just depends on the climate, the political climate of the world. We don't know what's going on. All this Russian, Ukraine, and all kind of we about to have the biggest war since 1945. I may say I'm about to go duck off in the Congo for a minute. You know, no more YouTube for me. You may not see me for 2, 3, 4, 5 months. You know, you never know the situation. So I can't say 100%. You know that Egypt is where I'm gonna stay and be, but I can't say 100% that I may not go to. Dubai. I may go to Dubai for a month, 2 months, 3 months. It is, all depends. Nigerians are moving everywhere. Nigerians are just trying to flee Nigeria. Like, the whole SARS movement is going on. Police killing other Nigerians in Nigeria. Then you got the whole Boko Haram, and then they say the government corruption is very bad. And we got my guy Sal in here, Sal from Texas. Sal, man, I ain't seen you for a cold minute. I ain't seen my guy Sal for a cold minute. Are you married yet? No, Sal, no. Still not married in his joint, man. Sal was a subscriber from a long time ago when I was doing the homeless content in LA, and his main objective was for me to go to Brazil and to find a Brazilian wife. And I told him like, man, I ain't going to Brazil. At least not now, Um, Let me go ahead and ring the clappers for my guy David. Shout out to David. David, I appreciate you. David. Yeah, Sal. So now I'm here in Egypt. It's not very many black women here, which is, I'm not gonna say it's sad, but it's not very many black women here. So at least in the city that I'm in, I gotta go up to the big city to find more black women. You know how that stuff goes. Everything that is quick money isn't always good money. Yeah, I don't know how people get quick money, but it's possible to get quick money if you just get it quick, I guess. What they say does, yeah. Everything. Okay, yeah. Hey, Sal, with a super sticker. Shout out to my guy Sal. Shout out to my guy Sal for that super sticker. Man, yeah, Sal, it's going good. It's going good. You're too young to marry. Yeah, definitely. In some ways, I am. Some ways, not really. It depends. Me personally, I want to have a lot of kids, so I kind of want to start having kids younger. I don't want to be like 60 years old and having a kid that's like 6. That would be kind of weak. Brazilian women are beautiful. They 100% are. Yeah. Big ups and Sal. Yeah, Sal, man. I don't know, man. Shout out to Brazil, though. I haven't looked to Brazil as far as going there anytime recently. But like I said, if any country I might go to, like in a more proper manner, it might be Nigeria. I got to see what the visa laws are to Nigeria, but Nigerian women don't look bad either. From the videos that I see about little vlogs and stuff like that. And I was really opposed to going to Nigeria, but I saw a video from African Tigers. This showing her experience in Nigeria, and she was there thugging. I was like, okay, hold on. It might be a cool little environment for the set to visit, to experience as well. But what's been going on, Sal? What's happening in Texas? What's happening in Texas? Beauty's only skin deep. Yeah, I feel you on that. The streets know what you look like and all that. That's why I always got profile photos and everything like that. Gang mentality and such. Everything in the big cities. Yeah, I gotta do proper research and stuff. But it would have to be a quick trip. A little 1-2 weeks. A little 1-2 weeks. Oh, everybody worry about Ukraine, Russia issue. Everybody, I'm the same way. I'm like, man, I'm looking at this, monitoring it. They're trying to say we having a little da da da. We need everybody ages 18 da da da. That's able bodied da da da. Hold on. So I gotta be mindful of that situation as well and be monitoring that with ultra specificities. I gotta be ready to probably go off in the woods, go in the jungle for a minute. I don't know what they're doing with this Russia Ukraine talking about. We're gonna make sure they don't do this, and they're threatening nuclear this. I'm like, hold on, the heck y'all talking about? I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this. Enjoy the rest of your day. I had to go until the line. Take care. Keep doing what you're doing, my brother. We're watching. Thank you, African Queen. I appreciate you. Our family in Cali, the gasoline is too high. Yeah, the gas is higher here. They're getting ready for $7 a gallon. Is what I'm hearing. I live in the jungles of Peru. I had a friend, my guy Dennis Escasibar. I went to middle school with him. Friends with him up all the way to beyond high school and all this stuff. He was actually Peruvian. He was actually a Peruvian guy. So shout out to my guy Dennis, man. I ain't talked to him in a minute. I don't know talk to that many people from high school, middle school, stuff like that now. It's on occasions probably. I don't think the conflict would affect Africa too much. Well, if you're a U.S. citizen, they say, hey, everybody that's 18, between 18 and 30, need to come and report to this army base, or need to report to this navy base, need to report to this da 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 da. Because of the conflict, we need everybody people. Then now it's going to affect you. Now it's going to affect you. And things of that nature. So you got, as an American citizen, y'all got to be cautious about what's happening in some senses to America. It's like I said, I don't watch the news. I don't watch, things like that. So if something gets to me, then that means that it's normally a pretty big issue. And this whole Ukraine, this Russian thing has gotten past all these little filters. So it's a pretty big issue, and I gotta be mindful of it. Yeah. Gasoline. Gasoline is pretty affordable here, and I think Africa gas prices will always be low because I think a lot of gas could come from Africa. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. So it may be a little cheaper for me to get gas. I think Dubai, I think produce a lot of gas. Dubai is not too far from where we're at, I believe. So I think the gas prices are pretty reasonable right now. For a liter of gas, maybe eight pounds. 50 cents for a liter, maybe. So gas is reasonable thus far. That's reasonable so far. But you still gotta be mindful. You gotta be mindful of everything. I'm just more worried about the little conflict, see what's happening with that. But they like to build stuff up. So hopefully they just can drop it. I don't have time for this type of situation. But I can see what you're saying, Sal. That'll be a stressful situation. All this little war and conflict, like especially with the way these people handled Afghanistan. You can't really trust these people now. So they said smash the like button, family. Yeah, smash the like, guys. Smash the like. Inflation is not well, Salamander, I would say like this. Inflation is not affecting us because we have the US dollar, and the US dollar goes so far here that, in my honest opinion, if there was inflation happening in Egypt, it would be to where locals might feel it, but I wouldn't feel it. Do you know what I mean? As of yet, it hasn't gotten outrageous, but I have heard locals tell me prices are going up of certain things. I know a lot of people in Tanzania were telling me that prices are going up in Tanzania, so there is some inflation going on, in Africa too. But I don't think it's to the point where it's hitting people over the head that bad if you're making American dollar. But yeah, the inflation is here too, more than likely. But everything for me has been the same since I got here. It will affect Africa. Yeah, okay. MC smash like button. Yeah. I hope motorcycles get good gas miles per gallon. So everything is in liters, and it has pretty good liters. You know what I mean? Or pretty good gas consumption. I might spend 30 pounds filling my tank. That 30 pounds could last me. 30 pounds might last me a whole month. But I'll probably fill it up every 2 weeks. So I'll probably go fill it up again next few days. I'm not even at half a tank yet. I went driving today. I wasn't even at half a tank yet. So I'm probably about a quarter away from half a tank, and I just put 20 pounds in probably a week. The day I filmed that video that I posted with so untypical and them. I filled my tank up. Let me see. Yeah, so that was 4 days ago that I posted it, and I don't know if I filmed it the same day, but yeah, so that's already 4 days. So let's say a week, yeah. So about a week has half a tank, let's say. So 2 weeks, the tank will last. Only two brands of watches are good investment is choice of research. Yeah, I say like right now I'm looking at Rolex for the most part. But I know the APs are going crazy. So I know Rolex and AP is going crazy, and of course Protect is going crazy too. But I feel like reasonably priced, I can get into a Rolex. APs and Protects are already a little too ruthless. But Rolex has always been that brand. Price is high, and it's are you planning to come to the States? No. Price is high here in the States as well. Yeah, the States are outrageous right now with the inflation, and then um, the inflation, and then the supply chain crisis, has been affecting the States quite a bit, and it's wild. Invicta watches? No, not Invicta watches. We were talking about investment watches, and I was saying that I'm primarily looking at Rolex. I like the Kermit, I like the Starbucks, and I like the Hulk. Those are three watches that I personally like. I like the stainless steel ones. But at the same time, they got the gold ones, but I don't really like the way the gold ones look. I want to be to have a watch that I can actually wear and enjoy, and then still have my money parked in it. At the same time. So when I was in Cairo, man, they got watch dealers everywhere in Cairo. And inside the malls and things. They had a Hublot dealer, they had a Rolex dealer, they had Tudor, they had Invicta for sure, they had G-Shock, they had all the watch brands that were there. So definitely have watches in Cairo, and it's big business out there. And I am looking forward to definitely go ahead and getting some investment pieces. But you got to find out a dealer that's really talking good numbers and talking respectfully. I don't want to get overcharged or anything crazy. But yeah, man, we've been live almost for like 2 hours. We've been live for an hour and 43 minutes. So if anybody wants to smash a like, go ahead and smash it, man. Let's go ahead and get these last few likes in. Get up to 120 likes. It was really good seeing Sal today. Haven't seen my guy Sal for a minute. It was great seeing, basically everybody who came in today, who enjoys the channel, enjoys the content. We got my guy all the way from Canada tuning in. You know what I mean? Guy all the way from Canada tuning in, just came back out of TZ. I'm surprised that we all have smartphones. Yeah, watches are so popular. Yeah, the watch game is going insane right now. The investment pieces and stuff. Yeah, the watch game is going insane. But it's not just about telling a time though. It's also about status. The status that comes along with getting a Rolex or getting a Protect or getting a Richard Mille. Like there's a status that comes along with that, and it's almost like a business card in a lot of ways too. It lets you know like I'm at this level in life. where I could spend 20,000 on a watch, 30,000 on a watch, 100,000 on a watch. It's a business card as well. So it's kind of like getting, a particular cars, getting a Ferrari or getting a Lamborghini. There's a certain status that comes along with that gives you access to people, things, and places that allow you to make even more money. So that's kind of how it is. It's kind of how it is. So definitely want to take a step into that world, man. Get into the roller game. Most definitely. I want to get that. I want to do that this year. Hopefully summer. But yeah, man, we had a good live today. We had a good live today, guys. Let's say maybe five more minutes. If you have any last minute questions, feel free to ask them. I'm low key sleepy, man. I woke up really, really tired today. It was wild. But if you guys have any last minute questions, drop them in the chat, man, and ask away. Let me try to answer them for a quick little 1, 2, 3 minutes. And then we're gonna go ahead and end this live. Oh shoot. Thank you guys for smashing like too, man. Helping me get up to 116 likes. I appreciate that. Big ups to Sade for being in the live, helping me out with the moderation. I appreciate that. Shout out to Hebrew Truth and Knowledge. I appreciate that comment. They said no problem. Yeah. Shout out to Sade. You guys will probably be seeing some good content, with Sade and things like that when she gets back. Probably trying to make a couple of collabs and things like that. My dog has not been to the vet since he's been here in Egypt. Neither has the cat, so I don't know what the vet policy is like out here. But I say that Egypt is probably one of the most how do you call it, commercialized countries in Africa. What I mean by that is, like, if there's something that's in the States, they have it here in Egypt, and they have it to a very, very high level. Will it be the same as the States? Maybe. Will it be better than the States? Potentially. It's just, but they have it at a very high level here in Egypt. You may have to travel for it. You may have to go to Cairo if you want the best of the best of the best. Like I said, if they have a Rolex dealer, they have a Hublot dealer, they have these watch dealers, they're going to have a nice vet, if that makes sense. So yeah, they have it, man. You just got to be prepared to go to Cairo, and you got to be prepared to pay a little your money and things like that. But yeah, they got it. I'm having my coffee now. Yes, 12 o'clock for you, man. So you probably thugging it out if you're in Cali. It's fairly 1, 2, probably 3 o'clock if you're in the East Coast. So big ups to you. The word is you call it. Okay. Yeah, man. Everybody gotta have coffee, man. Everybody gotta have a purpose in life as well, Okay, yeah, so you're in the West Coast. So yeah, 12 o'clock. Shout out to Seattle. I heard it's crazy out there. I heard it's really crazy in Seattle. Yeah, I appreciate that Hebrew truth and knowledge. We just live our life, and there's a lot of ways to go about it, but like they say, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar or something like that. So what I do is just basically live my life, and just live it according to proper principles, biblical principles, at least the ones that I have knowledge up to at this moment in time, and just be an example in that way. Because just reading people a scripture or just telling people that this is what you should do, this is what you should not do, it doesn't reach everybody, and so I believe that there has to be some people who are reached just by showing a lifestyle and showing the results of the lifestyle. Because there's two types of people in this world, right? There's two wirings of brains: people who move away from pain and people who move towards pleasure, right? So some people, just by preaching, like people on the streets, if you go on the streets and say this and this, some people who will gravitate towards that because of the way their brain is wired, either away from pain or towards pleasure. And there's also people who won't gravitate towards that will actually be kind of like put off by that, and they will shut it out of their mind. And this is kind of my understanding and my perspective of, I'm going to make you a fisher of men. When you fish, you don't put on a hook which you want to have on a hook. he put it on a hook, what the fish is going to want to eat and going to bite. Right? I like what do you call it? What did I be eating today? Not baklava. What the heck? Can't even think. What the heck I've been eating today? I've been wanting it so bad. Hey, what I eat today, Shan? What I eat today? Fatir. Yes, yeah. You know, I like fatir, but fish don't eat fatir. So I can't just put fatir on the hook and say, okay, the fish, because I like it, the fish gonna like it. No, I gotta bait the hook according to what the fish that I'm catching. You know, and you gotta understand the fish that you are meant to catch, that you are supposed to catch. You know what I mean? Based off of the gifts that you've been given. You know, and that's kind of how it is, man. That's kind of how it is. So you know, I just basically live, you know, the life according to the principles, and I catch the fish that I'm meant to catch. Um, and the ones that I don't catch, then that's what the next person is for. The next person, what the next person is for. So you know, that's kind of how I operate and how I progress throughout my maneuver and my mannerism. Um, you know, and believe that everybody has their own place and own purpose in how things operate. You know, you couldn't have everybody doing a job of the next person. It can only be one Moses. You know, there can't be 15, 20 Moseses. So, you know, Moses has to do his job, and Aaron has to do his job, and Caleb has to do his job, and it's just everybody has a job that they have to do, and you just fulfill your job, and you know, you progress on. But anyway, that's my whole theory about this and that. Either way, that's my experience in Egypt. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it, man. Hopefully, you guys had a good time watching this live stream. Hopefully, you guys have a good time watching this channel. Hopefully, you guys are able to take some information from my channel and apply it to your own life, apply it to your own travel, apply it to your own journey, and it's beneficial to you guys. You know, but other than that, man, I probably will. I don't know, man. I don't have any video ideas to film, but I need to film something for you guys soon. Maybe I'll film the GoPro video sliding through Egypt. You know, who knows? But hopefully, you guys have a good one. See you guys in the next one. Yeah, willing. Peace.